When someone says deep learning, the next question usually is, which framework should I learn? TensorFlow or PyTorch? For years, TensorFlow used to dominate the field, but today, most researchers, students, and even big AI labs like OpenAI and Meta are using PyTorch. So, what exactly made PyTorch take over the deep learning world? Let's talk about that. Back in 2015, TensorFlow came out of Google Brain. It was the first major deep learning library that was production ready. But the way it worked was very different. You had to define the entire computation graph first, then run it later inside the session. So imagine writing a whole plan for your neural network before even testing one line of it. That's how TensorFlow 1.x worked at least. It was powerful but not very flexible. Debugging felt like trying to fix a car engine while blindfolded. Then in 2016, PyTorch entered, and everything in the AI world and deep learning world changed. PyTorch introduced something called dynamic computation graph or define by run. That means you can write code like normal Python in a Pythonic syntax, execute line by line, print tensor values, change things on the fly, and experiment freely. It felt natural for researchers because it behaved like regular Python, not a wrapper or a rigid framework. So instead of building an entire graph first, you write code, run it, see the output, and tweak instantly, just like you would do in a Jupyter notebook. That's what made experimentation in deep learning fun again. When you're trying to understand new architectures like transform or diffusion model, which we will cover in this series as well, flexibility is everything. PyTorch gave researchers that freedom, and because of that, papers, universities, and AI labs all started building on top of it. Soon, big projects like Hugging Face Transformer, Stable Diffusion, Clip, and Llama were all PyTorch based. It became the language of innovation in deep learning. Now, people used to say TensorFlow is for production, PyTorch is for research. That's no longer true. With, with tools like TorchScript, ONNX, PyTorch Lightning, and TorchServe, you can deploy models in production just as easily from mobile apps to cloud servers. Meta even released PyTorch 2.0, which brings compiler level optimization for faster training and inference. So, if you're starting your deep learning journey today, start with PyTorch. It's simple, powerful, and built for how we actually think and experiment as developers. So, that's all about why PyTorch instead of TensorFlow. And in the next video, we'll install PyTorch and configure it to use CUDA. And we'll see what CPU and GPU are and what are tensors and how they are different from arrays. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and continue the 100-day deep learning with PyTorch journey with me. And thank you so much for watching.